Oh, goodness. Hello, my crafty friends. You're not here yet, unless you're watching the replay. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's been one of those days when things don't go the way I planned. I should be used to those by now. I should be used to those by now. Anyway, hopefully people will be here in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to see how far I can get in finishing this ephemera book today. And I realized I've got, oh, I've got I need a bunch of these. I didn't have enough. So, so I went and found me some more old faded fall folders, and that's what we're going to use. Hi, Julie. So glad you're here. Oh, I got to get a drink. I tried to let Sparrow come in and go in his crate. He acted like he wanted to come in, but then he started jumping on me the minute he got in here. I just turned around and put him back outside. So now he'll have to wait till I'm finished. um, maybe he'll learn that you don't jump on grandma if you don't want to go back outside. I don't know if he'll learn or not. He thinks jumping on people is the way you tell him how much you love them. So anyway, okay, I need to just for kicks measure this and see. Okay. Um, I want to cut off this, and so that's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to see based. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. Consequences of jumping on people. That's right. That's right. There ought to be something you can do with these, but I can't ever figure out what it's going to be, so I just throw them away. Oh, I better check and see if that's important. That was Hannah. All right. Okay, I'm gonna I have torn all these other ones, and I'm still gonna tear them this way, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut them to the right length since I'm having to trim them once anyway. And then I can find something to do with these maybe. Yeah, I've tried that, Julie, and it doesn't work for him. He thinks, great, I'll just jump on your back. So that's what I've heard too, and we've tried it over and over. And with Hannah, he'll jump a couple of times and then he'll quit. Um, but with me, I don't want him jumping at all. I need him to learn that jumping at all on me is a bad plan because it's dangerous. Um, he's big enough. He weighs 75 pounds. He can easily knock me down, and I don't want to. I I just don't want to mess with it. So when he does it, I just get rid of. I just move him to another place, and so that I don't have to, deal with it being with him taking me down. I don't want him to take, you know. because he's not trying to hurt me. He's just an exuberant greeter. And when he wants to play, he just thinks everybody ought to want to play. Um, which we don't all want to play. I don't know if it works or not, Julie, but usually I'd say 90% of the time, maybe 95% of the time, the next time I bring him in, he does not jump on me. Um, but he does not remember from time to time that that's a bad thing. So it works to an extent. Let's put it that way. Yeah, whatever works, that's what we got to do. Alrighty, let's go ahead and um, do this one too. This one I got partially done, but it didn't cut straight. So let's go ahead and trim it straight. You'd think with a cutter I could at least cut straight with a cutter. Hi, Brittany. So good to see you. Okay. And I've got these two little pieces instead of these for that one. Oh, yeah, I do. And I didn't want to. Okay. Well, we're just going to have to tear right down here and just go with it because I do not want to cut any more off. I want them to be the same size. So I wasn't thinking very well. These I'm going to set up there because I might can do something with those. Anyway, I just got word and I haven't, oh, sorry. I'm going to mute for a minute. Well, she was fixing to go to lunch and now her car won't start. So, she said it's not even trying to start it. The key won't even turn. And I told her to check and make sure it was really, really in park. Sometimes if you're not really, really in park, um, it won't, it does that to you. It complains. Anyway, um, we'll see. She's going to call me back. I may have to go. I may have to go get her some lunch. Anyway, we will see. Yes, I agree, Julie. He understands why he's having to go back outside. Um, and that is a good thing. And I'm not gonna. Okay, I've got quite a few of these that are thicker, and I don't need them all to be that thick. Um, and I've got these two that are not as thick. I'm gonna make some more of these real quick, and then we'll. Hi, Deborah. So good to see you. Happy that you're here. Okay. I'm going to do these 2-inch ones. Is that what these are? Are these 2 inches? Yes. So, oh, I don't want to see notifications right now. Anyway, Hannah's going to call me back in a minute. So, okay, come on. I made a video earlier today that I'm going to try to put up whenever I can get it put up. But probably it'll be either tomorrow or Wednesday when it'll show up. But I'm going to alert you now that it's an enablement video. I'm playing with the foamy stamps I bought from PM Artist Studio in that video. I'll put an enabler alert on it. If you don't want to buy stamps, you don't need to see the video. No, I didn't do anything phenomenal with them. Oops, just a sec. Well, that didn't work, but she has lunch with her, so we're not going to worry about it. She's just going to eat the lunch. She was just in the mood for a hot lunch and not a cold sandwich. But she is now going to eat a cold sandwich and be fine with it. And then she'll get her boss to look at her car. So um, they take care of people there. So I'm not I'm sure he will do whatever he can do to help her. And if I have to, um, I can go ahead and these are 2.5, and that's what these up here are. If I have to, I can call AAA, but I'm sure there's somebody up there who can at least try to jump it for. So I have to get off at 2:30 to take my mom up to the rehab center. I just got word today that that my stepfather is going to be coming home on Wednesday. Is what they're saying, and that I'm not sure he's really quite that ready. But the therapists all say he's ready, and there will be therapists coming to the house to work with him for a while. So it's not like he's just coming home and it's all on us. They're gonna definitely come helping, but okay. These are not the same length. So which ones are the right length? Okay, these are shorter right here, but we're just going to go ahead and use them anyway. If we need them, we'll put them aside for last. Okay, I think that's enough of these fat ones. So I'm going to make some more skinny ones. I'm trying to get a gel print to pull off completely with gel medium because it's a really, really nice one. I had to reapply, and that's unusual. Well, let it sit. Well, it depends on what paper you're doing, but I've watched Patricia with PM Artist Studio. She lets hers dry. She just sets them aside and goes back and gets them when they're completely dry and pulls them off. And she does great with that. I only tried it once, and I ripped my, and it stuck, and the paper stuck down. But I was using an old book page, and she's not usually using old book pages. Um, so I don't know, setting it aside might work. It's old computer paper. Yeah, I don't know. That might still be okay to set aside because it's not something that's, you know, I mean, book paper is different, so it might be all right. I'm wondering. I think I want a few of them that are really. I think I want to do one page of stuff that's smaller, um, because I do have some ephemera that's small. So I'm going to go ahead and do one set of these really wet 1.5 inches. So far I've got 2 inches and 2.5 inches, and now 1.5 inches. So probably being impatient. Well, I'm always impatient, so I certainly understand that. Of course, I'm usually doing it with people watching, and so and they have like a whole bunch of jelly plates, so they can, put this one aside, put that one aside, and just keep going. And I don't have a bunch of jelly plates, but I mean, I have several, but they're all different sizes. And so if I'm working on a specific kind of project, I don't have a bunch that are the same size. Okay, now we have some of these this size. Um, so I've got 1.5 and 2 and 2.5. Um, and let's see how many inches are left so we can decide. um, so there's 2, 4, 6. Oh, okay. I'm going to do the rest of these 2 inches, and that should work out good. Okay. Anyway, y'all be praying that we're able to do what we need to do to take care of him at home, and that the home health people, the amount that they can come will be enough. I don't know how much they can come. It depends on what Medicare will pay for. Um, they'll be coming to do therapy. They won't be coming to do like dress him and bathe him and that kind of stuff. Mom will help him with that stuff. Okay, sorry. I had been doing better in the coughing department yesterday, so I thought I would be okay streaming and talking today. But it may not be true. Let me find the cough drop. Oh, goodness, sorry. Hey, Mary. I'm so glad to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's see if we can. Coughing and tearing do not work well together, so. These don't feel very stiff. I'm hoping they're going to be stiff enough. They should be. They'll be glued down on three sides, so we're just going to continue on as if we know for sure this is going to work. Anyway, if y'all will, keep praying for us that my stepfather really is ready to come home and that everything will work out, I would appreciate it. Because it's a little scary. We've been wanting it. We're ready, but um, and the house is handicapped accessible anyway because of my father. They did that, years and years ago. Oh, sorry, just okay. I'm sorry. Between me coughing and trying to my sister not realizing that I am streaming, and me trying to communicate with her about bringing Daryl home. Um, it may not have been a good day to go ahead and stream. Anyway, what I was saying was the house is it's wheelchair accessible. My dad, when my dad got bad, they put in a shower that you can actually push a chair into. He won't need that, thankfully. He can transfer to a shower chair, but he can walk into it. It's not, he doesn't have to step over a bathtub or anything. And and he can go, down a ramp to get to the car and all that kind of stuff. So I think um I think he's ready. It's just a little bit scary, you know. we we don't want to accidentally mess up and take him home too soon, but oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Mary and Julie. Thank you both. Okay. Now then, what we've got is a whole bunch of these. Some of these and some of these. Now, I do not know if this is going to be enough or way too many to fill up the book. I don't know. But we're going to act like we're going to use them all. So the first thing I'm going to do is round the corners on the top side of all of these. Um, I think this is the regular corner rounder. I got at the thrift store, I got one of these fancier ones. There ought to be someplace on here where it would show. Oh, yeah, it says stub and scallop. Okay, that's not what I want. I want the half, maybe the, I don't know. Let's do the 1/4 inch and see what we think. Then we may go to the half. Oh, yes, he is so looking forward to going home, and we are ready for him to be home. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's do a 1/2 inch on this one and see if. No, I'm going to do the 1/2 inch. I like that. I'm going to see if I can do 2 at a time. Let's see if we can mass make here. Oh, yeah. This thing is wonderful. Um, we're ready for him to come home. He got to come home for a few hours on Thanksgiving Day, and that was, like kind of a test, I guess. Of course, my brother was here that day to help him get in and out of the car, and transferring in and out of a car um, is the one thing that I don't know if we've done other than that. I'm sorry, I have to see what if she needs me. Hold on. Okay. I guess I technically wouldn't have to mute to do that because it doesn't make any noise, but sometimes I talk to myself when I text. um, Brittany says, I'm finally starting on putting pictures in my Kelsey journal. The first page is done. Woohoo! Yay for you, Brittany. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Okay, let's go ahead and. This thing will even do 3 of these, which is nice because there's a bunch of them. Uh-oh. That one wasn't quite lined up. Sorry. One more time here, hopefully. Okay. I just thought of something that she asked me earlier, was there anything I could think of besides the list of things that he, had proven he could do? And I said, no, that all sounded good. And then I remembered transferring in and out of the car. And so I asked her if they had practiced that. And except for, when we brought him home at Thanksgiving and my brother was there to help him in and out of the car. Anyway, I don't know. It'd be nice if they could practice that before he has to try to get in and out of it with just me and mom to go to church on Sunday. Um, Anyway. Antique bronze. Huh. That's weird. Well, these are just those really old file folders. I'm almost out of this color of file folders. The when the kids were little, I bought really colorful ones for their school stuff. So I have a million yellow and red and blue ones, but I don't particularly like those for crafting. So that's where all my stuff is filed, in those, and then I'm slowly using up all of the ones I had like this. Okay, let's see if we can. I know that, excuse me, this is not very exciting. Just a minute, I'll take a break and I'll show you some of the papers I did with those stamps and what I'm going to be doing on that video that I'll be putting out probably tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, depends how fast I get it done. But I made a few things that I really liked. And the things that I'm not that happy with have nothing to do with the stamp. That's all user error. Okay, let's see. I used them with some Distress Oxide inks on these papers. I just lined the papers up and stamped on them. Don't those look pretty? I think those will be really good in a journal. These are coffee dyed and avocado dyed papers. This one is avocado dyed, and it doesn't look a lot different in the camera, but it's quite a bit different actually. And then I had this. These are this show what the three stamps are like in that I got. This is mixed media paper, and these are also oxide inks. And what else did I do? I did a few jelly print things, but those are not that obvious. Um, yeah, that one you can't even tell. Here you can tell a little bit that I used the circles. I really like those circles. And then there's the flowers. Those are going to be great on the jelly plate. And the other thing I did, which I want to play with some more, but I want to get some stronger coffee, was just dipping them in coffee and doing them, to coffee dye paper. I've never tried that with stamps before, and this was the one I did first, and I had too much. It was too much wet. But these other ones turned out better. But I really think that looks pretty cool, so I may try that again. But these are the stamps. And I did something I never do. I actually decided after I got through playing with them for an hour, I was going to go and I was going to go to the sink and see how hard they were to clean. And they cleaned up really fast and easy, even though I'd put like 6 different things on them um, while I was playing with them. So that's good. Sorry, one more time. Okay. She said he had a hard time getting into Carl's car, but Carl's car is much higher than mine. And he was saying it would be easier for him to get in his own van, but I don't want to drive his van if I don't have to. Let me say one more thing. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. You do need to order some of their stamps, Julie. They're awesome. They are awesome. And there's probably 50 of them I'd like to have, but I told myself I could buy three. So that's what I did. You got to go in with a limit because there's they're all wonderful, and you're going to want more than you want to spend if you don't go in with a limit in your head. My limit was three stamps. Yeah, these are the first of their stamps that I've gotten, and so I really like them. I really like them. I would definitely buy them again. And to me, that's the test. If I buy something and I use it for an hour and I think, I wish I hadn't bought this, then I won't recommend it. But if I use something for an hour and I think, yep, I would buy this again, then I know it's that I feel like it was at least worth my money. So, okay, I'm sorry. I just have to say one more thing. I know I keep saying that, but unfortunately, this is what's going on in my life right now, and it's important. Yeah, I just still have the annoying cough, but I feel real good. Um, okay, I just thought about it. I can take that van up there tomorrow morning if they can work on it tomorrow, and we would all feel more comfortable. The only thing I don't like about these things is trying to empty them. Okay. Hi, Barbara. I didn't even say hi. I just answered your question. I'm glad you're here. My brain is split into two different places at the moment. Up at the rehab center with my stepfather, and I just found out they're gonna let him come home tomorrow. So we got to get stuff going. Um, okay, it's funny. Some of these are a little bit taller. Looks like these are all the ones that were at the top edge. That one is torn. We will only use it if we have to. I'm going to stick it up there with those. Okay. Put those in the back. Those really are that much bigger. That's funny. Actually, I'll put them in the front. We're going to do these and work our way down. I don't know it might be better to have a mix, but I don't know how to do this the best way. We're going to just start. We're just going to start. That's what we're going to do. Okay. And glue. So I'm going to start. I know I'm going to want one at the bottom, obviously. So we're going to start there. And I had to clean out the tip of this bottle this morning. I was trying to glue something together and I couldn't get any glue out of here. And that's what happens when you don't use it for a while. Okay, I want to see. I'm going to do tall people. I'm going to do tall people. Um, let's find the tall people. Okay, they're not. Oh, these are families. So some of them are tall and some of them are not tall, but none of them are short. So, I mean, you know what I mean. But these are kind of a mix. So let's wait on those. I guess. Okay, we've got a bunch like these. Oh, there's a couple. I have my couples in another place. Where are they? This may be the only sitting down couple I have. I'm starting out this book with paper dolls because the paper dolls are the things I forget to use. I'm sorry if I'm frozen. Julie says I'm not frozen for her. Okay, we're going to put... I like this with the little dog. Okay, I'm just going to put those right there. That gives me an idea. I mean, they might can go down some, a little bit more, but that's probably pretty good. And I'm not sure about this little couple because I'm trying to find my other couples. Oh, here they are. Here are my other couples. So I would just put them up here. And they're going to have to go. Okay. Maybe like this. The mic can go up a little bit. Let's see. Oh, I don't know how you did this, Barbara. How do you know? Okay. Okay, we know those will work. I'm going to take them out a minute and let this have a little bit more time. What we're needing to figure out is about these. Well, the green bits are all going to be pockets. Because I'm just tucking everything in. This is just to store stuff. Okay, let's see if that will work. Yes, okay. So we're going to go right here to aesthetic. That's where we're going to put this one. The coffee just had barely touched the sides. Oh. Make some pages with smaller ones, some with larger ones, some with larger and smaller. Okay. on this side, I just want to do, I'm wanting to do all the pockets with paper dolls first. And then I will go to other things, and I'll mix up the pages maybe a little bit more then. I'm just going to let those sit like that. Making up words with typos. It's an undia, an udia, an udia. Okay, we're going to start with the bottom one down at the same spot. That one's easy. Okay, let's look here. I just want to put all the tall ones first because typically I'm looking for things by size. And the standing up people's, okay. Actually, I'm going to stop. I'm going to do groups first. So we've got this group and this group. Do I have any other groups? Oh, yeah, I do. It's buffering every now and then. I'm trying to decide if I can put 3 pockets here and if it's worth it to crowd it like that. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to do 2 and do them just like that. They'll just, these 2 pages will mirror each other. I do have other kinds of ephemera that I want to get in this book, but the paper dolls are the things that I have trouble remembering to get out. And so I think if they're in the book, they will be easy. I will use them more. And that's okay. Now I think that it's okay, probably, for me to go ahead and put these in, since it's art glitter glue. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not sticking them down in there too far. I hope Barbara can come back too. I put my couples right there. Yeah, this is going to be a fun book. I like this. I'm so glad I decided to do it. Thank you, Barbara, for the inspiration. And I'm going to go ahead and stick them in so I can turn the page. These are sitting women and standing women, sitting men. Okay, these are couples, sitting men, sitting women, standing women, and groups. These are all groups, no singles here. Okay, and do I have it? I have I have one more thing that's a group, and these are parents and children. And then everything I have else I have is single people by themselves. Okay. Okay. This one, let's see. Okay, I think I'm still going to just do 2 on this page. I'm just going to do it because I would rather get less stuff in the book and, uh-oh, please help me that I didn't do that. No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, I was afraid I'd put some of those other pockets on upside down, maybe. And it would have been better to mix up some as far as the book goes, but I just, if I'm going to be organizing things, I want them organized in a way that feels like it'd be easy for me to find things. So, all right, we're going to put them right there. Ooh, I may have put that up a little too high. No, I think it'll be okay. Just barely. Just barely. And then down there, I'm going to put, okay, I'm going to keep children on a separate page. I'm going to put those guys there. And then I've got standing women and sitting women. Let's see if the sitting ones can be smaller. Here's sitting men. Maybe we can get all 3 of these on. No, we can't. We can't. I don't know how Barbara got so many on her pages. I have a lot of paper dolls. I do. I love to buy them. I just don't use them. So I want to use them. Okay. Okay, I think I need to do this second pocket down a little bit. Or, no, we can just do the standing ladies on the bottom. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if it was smart for me to buy them or not, Julie, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. As much as I love them, I don't use them that much. And so it might have been smarter for me not to buy them. I'm sorry. Another family member asking about Daryl. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm only giving y'all half my attention. And I apologize for that. Let's see if this will work in the same. Yeah, it will. Okay. Should have put my phone in the other room. No, I shouldn't. I really need to answer these texts. It's just annoying. I don't really like texting. And so I don't really like texting, especially if I have to actually give you any information. So I'm going to spread these out so they don't make the pocket too um, bulky. Okay. Oh, all right. I'm not going to get as far as I wanted today. I'm only gonna make it. Um, I'm only gonna make it part of the way through. I was really hoping I could get a lot done because I only have 30 more minutes, then I have to get off. Okay. Oh, well, now a question I have to answer. Okay. All right. Okay, now we've got some we might can do more pockets. We've got sitting men, and then we've got all of these things. If I could, these are the ones that were on chipboard, and I took some of it off the back. Y'all remember that? Okay, so let me go ahead and do this one because I know where it's going to go. And I'm going to go ahead and put one in on the other side too, and then we will start trying to measure things. Because I know I can, I know I want these pockets at the bottom. And as long as I'm doing people, I know I want fat pockets. Well, I may not have to have as fat of pockets for the children, but anyway, for right now, I need these. And then these are, most of these are shorter. She's trying to see what the tallest one is. I guess this boy's the tallest, and her. These two are the tallest ones. Let's see. Okay, I think those are all adults. And these are all children. Okay, there's that. And then I've got sets of children. These are the last two here. And I may need 3 pockets. I don't know. I may need an extra pocket for those. These are children in sitting down, you know. And these are groups of children standing. And then these are individual children. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just do 2 to a page till I get the people done. And then I can do other things. I could have more, what would you put it? More variety of pockets and stuff. Once I get, okay, there we go. I can have more variety of pockets once I get past the people. See, she's the tallest one. Okay. I didn't realize that some of my husband's family didn't even know my stepfather had been in the hospital. And so they were thinking that he was just getting out of the hospital, and they were wondering if he was in the hospital with COVID. I'm like, oh no. Um, no, worse than that. Worse than that. Anyway, We are really grateful he's getting to come home. That will make everybody's life easier, especially his. He's so ready to come home. Okay, I'm going to leave that one until I get, um, oh no, I forgot that's not here. It's these. Okay, I'm going to leave those there. And I'm going to go ahead and put these children down here. There we go. And we'll put the, yeah, that's hard, isn't it, Julie? It's so hard. Um, I get mail on it. I get mail. My grandparents lived here, um, in this house, and so I still get mail here for them, and that's not hard anymore because they've been gone so long. Um, but getting but I can imagine getting, mail for your mom at this point would still be very difficult. It's still difficult getting things that are sent to Darren instead of me. Okay, I'm going to put these other cardboard pieces up here. And my grandmother passed away when Hannah was 2 years old. She turned 3 right after we moved in over here, and Grandma had been gone for probably 6, 8 months before we moved in over here. So, okay, I did this opposite. I did this the opposite. The children go over here where it's a little bit shorter. You can't get very many cardstock people in there. I mean, chipboard people in there. Hi, Sherry. Sorry I missed you. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's see if we can. Uh, I'm not putting them all the way down or to the edges right now. I'm just sticking them in there because I don't want to take any chances on messing up my glue or getting them glued down inside. That would be yucky. Okay. And so we're going to go ahead and do, I think I'm going to do 3 shorter pockets on this one because um, these are not a whole lot shorter, but they're a little bit shorter. And they are, because they're children, they don't have to be as tall. You disappeared. A neighbor was banging at the door. Oh, that's all right. We're just glad you're back. I'm going to have to leave in a minute. Let's see if we do this. Will these fit? I don't know. I may not can do 3. Because even some of these sitting ones are, no, they might be okay. Let's see about these guys. Okay. That one's very crookedly torn right down there. Someone was making some of these ephemera books with a sticky back clear pocket she got at Amazon. I've got some in my cart now just to try them. Oh, well, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think. Because I'm obviously going to need more than one of these books because I have too much ephemera. I don't know how many of you made a oh, I can't decide. I guess we'll just go there. Made an what did we call it? A journal pantry with me and Tanya, where we made all this stuff and put them in these boxes and journal. We made ephemera basically stuff to go in journals, and then we put them in. Okay. I guess I put the ones together where there was more than one because there were just a couple. So I'm putting height in here. Anyway, how many of you made a journal pantry with us? And how many of you did that and actually have used your stuff out of the journal pantry? Or how many of you, like me, still have all your stuff stuck in that journal pantry and it hasn't been used? I have a purpose in my asking. I'm not just trying to be nosy. Um, I partly want to know how many of you were better at using your stuff than me, but um, I also want to know for a very practical reason, not just nosiness. I made it but haven't used much of it. That's what Sherry says. Okay. Barbara says, I made a journal pantry stuff, but I just filtered it into wherever I store things. Remind me what we made. Can you show us yours? I will show you mine maybe next Monday, Barbara, because the reason I'm asking is because I'm thinking that if y'all are like me, that maybe we need to make a journal and just fill it from our journal pantry. Um, if that makes sense. And use that stuff because Oh, that little girl's not going to fit there. I'm going to put her down here because I don't want them sticking out too much and get messed up. Well, it was a whole bunch of live streams we did together, Julie, where Tanya and I made different things, and we called it filling our journal pantry. I have a playlist, and it says something about the journal pantry with Tanya in my playlist. Okay, here's where we are right now. They tend to want to lay down, don't they? That's where we are right now. And then I have a whole bunch more, and let's see, I've got three more on this side, and then I've got the whole back side to put other stuff in. So I have a whole lot of stuff in a lot of places, but don't want to make a whole separate journal for it. No, that's fine. I understand that. I just haven't used my stuff at all. And the reason we made it was so that when we wanted to make a journal, we would have stuff that we could just easily put into one. And so I thought I might do a journal, make a journal, and then just go through and pull stuff out of my journal pantry to fill it up. Anyway, that was my thought on that. If y'all would like me to do that, let me know. That may be true, Julie. It may have been before you started following us. I don't know. It was it was a little while ago. Hey Teresa, welcome, welcome. She still wants to make one. Yeah. Hey Beth. I can't remember if I said hi to you or not. I'm glad you're here. Brittany didn't make one. Barbara says, I want to remind myself of what I made. Oh, I can go find dates and look at my art scans for the time. You probably did, Barbara, because you're good like that. You're good like that. Okay. Well, that is all the stuff I had out actually to put in here was the paper dolls. And so I'm just going to stop here. But that is a good start. And I can't believe I got all those paper dolls in there and it doesn't look any fatter than this. That's awesome. It's still going to be probably like this by the time I get it filled up, but but it's good right now. Hey Dana, welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Sparrow is outside, and my journal pantry stuff is out in the studio. But I made a ton of stuff, and I have literally not opened those boxes since we made that stuff. So next Monday, I will go through and I will show you everything we made. And if we can, I may see if Tanya can come on with me. She can show you what she made too. But we did, the same thing in our different ways, like we always do. And then I may the Monday after that, I may make a journal and just see if I can fill it just from my pantry, just for a challenge, I guess. I don't even remember what all I put in my pantry. I just know we had a lot of stuff. We made a ton of stuff because I filled up two of those boxes that store all the photo boxes. And I want to say they store 12 or 14 photo boxes, maybe 16 in each one of those boxes. And I think I just almost filled up two of those boxes. So I've got a lot of stuff. I just, I'm still thinking about all the things I don't use that I need to get rid of or I need to use. And that's what made me think about that. So I especially love the heart with the zigzag stitch. Yes. Isn't that adorable? Um, this was given to me in Happy Mail. And this was the back of the pocket. And the pocket was stuffed with stuff. So I just put the back on the back and the front on the front. And seemed like a fitting way to use those. pull those boxes open and put them in your ephemera book where you can see them. Well, I need like 10 ephemera books if I do that. I just need to have the boxes out where I can grab one and look through it because I organized them in there in a way that would be easy to use. And I think it would be easy to store them like they are. The problem is those boxes are put away where I can't get to them easy. That's why I haven't used them. Plus, I'm always making new stuff. It was almost as if building the pantry was a project in and of itself. And once I got it built, I was done with that project, if that makes sense. Even though the purpose behind it was to help me do use in other projects. Anyway, I'm losing my voice and it's almost time to call my mom and take her back up to the Craig and bring the dog in and all that stuff. So even embossed metal aluminum cans. Yes, I remember that now. There was a lot of stuff. Time for more tea. Yes. Thank you all for coming and watching me while I work on this, and thanks again for the inspiration for this, Barbara. Love you all. God bless you, and I will see you Thursday. I'm not sure if we're going to stream here or at Tanya's place, but so far we are planning to stream on Thursday and just work on stuff that we've got going. So I may finish this on Thursday. Hot tea and lemon time. That's right. Love you. Bye bye, all.